hello folks, welcome along to episode 5 of our 7th season here at RFC Liege. So last time we were together, we were doing alright. We were 9th in the league, we were a decent amount away from the drop zone, a fair amount away from the top, very much a mid-table side, which surprised me hugely because we were one of the worst teams in the league. So it was a very, very good start, but we had a difficult run of games coming up. So what do you think's happened? Have we continued to have that sort of middling form, stayed in the centre of the league? Have we gone on a bit of a run against these very good teams and pushed ourselves up a bit, or have the wheels come off? Let's find out. Well, of course, the wheels have dropped off, and it wouldn't be this channel if the wheels hadn't fallen off at some stage in the season. Unfortunately, it was a spectacular destruction of the wheels. You can see form in the last few games has not been great, and we are coming back for our second leg against Standard Liege. And as you can see in the first leg, not a terrible result. 3-1 loss away from home. There is the possibility of a chance, which means there is very, very little chance, but still maybe slightly chance. Just, don't get your hopes up sort of chance. You can see all of a sudden we are looking down. We're just 3 points ahead of Beerschot, but we have now, after this game against Standard, a run of games against the teams around us rather than the rest of the teams. We just played Cercle Bruges, who are one of the teams we should be doing all right against, and we'll go into why that didn't quite go to plan in a second. So, where did we leave off? Last time we played Charleroi, and now I had a bright idea, and I'll show you what that bright idea is. I thought, well, we don't seem to be doing anything against these better sides, so what should we do? Well, I thought one good idea might be to make a very defensive tactic, which limits their chances a huge amount, and maybe we get a lucky point. So even more defensive than the one that doesn't get anything off them. I thought that was a brilliant idea, and to some degree, it has worked in that we have reduced chances. What we seem to have done though is turned teams from being profligate, people who shoot from everywhere and they score 1 in 6 or 7 to teams that score sort of 1 in 2 goals. I don't know how we've done it, but we have made teams more accurate against us by playing this formation, which makes zero sense to me. But anyway, this is the formation we've been playing, and we've got a lot of players who can fit in there. We've got a lot of youngsters that you can see who have been in and out of the team. You might notice that Hernandez is missing, the Cuban cigar. He has gone away on loan. I thought, well, we've got so many wide players, why not do that? So he has gone away on loan, and you'll also notice that we've still got Mohamed Bayo out injured. He came back and then got injured again, so Schuster has stayed up top, but is a thankless task for him up there. So form has been disappointing. So this was a game, I think I played with the old formation. We lost 3-1, Schuster getting the goal, great. Then we played Anderlecht with the new formation, a late goal from Pedro Silva. What was fascinating about this, in the first half, I think we limited Anderlecht to about 4 shots. I thought actually that was quite good. They just scored 2 of them. And in fact, the majority of issues that we were having were with free kicks. The ball would just come over and they would just head it in from anywhere. And because we seem to be having issues at the back with our head. Then we played Charleroi, and actually this game we played really well. I'll show you the match stats on this. We certainly deserved more than we got out of it. You can see XG of 1.56, 5 shots on target, which was the problem, 17 shots overall. And decent XG, decent pass completion, decent possession. Really happy with that formation. We've gone back to our slightly more attacking formation there, and we were good. We had a friendly, and then we went away to STVV and lost 4-0. I think this was another one which I was kind of scratching my head about, not really understanding why we'd lost 4-0. Then Eupen at home lost 2-0. They scored early on, which was disappointing. They were better than us, actually, much better than us, and they've done very well in the league. So this marked the end of the really difficult game, apart from the one against Standard, which we played the very defensive formation. They scored after a minute. I thought, great, scored 21 minutes, but then we didn't have many shots in the game, but we did score one of the ones we had, which was great. They got a late goal back with an absolute cracker from distance. And we then finally came up against a team that we should be able to do something against. And I thought, well, let's just try and get a draw out of this. Let's just put the defensive formation in there. And it worked. Up to that 54th minute where Masic got himself sent off, they had 4 shots. We had about 4 shots. We hardly had a highlight. And then, they scored a lovely little goal. It was an absolute corking little goal. The ball came in and the guy just got in front of the goalkeeper and just looped it over him. It was really nicely done. It didn't help me at all. I was a bit pissed off with it, but another loss. So thanks, Aussie Villain, for coming back. No, it's not you, it's me. That's what they all say. Anyway, so we're going to be going into the game against Standard, hopefully going to try and pull something out of this. I think we've got probably 0 chance. We're going to go with a slightly more attacking tactic. Masic can play, but then after this, we've got the likes of Zultvargem, Beerschot, OHL, Utrecht, Oostend, Vassel and Beveren. These are all games that we could get wins out of, and Liege as well. So I think we will be a lot clearer, I think, at the end of this. I don't know quite when I'm going to come back, but either halfway through if we're doing terribly, or maybe a bit later on, maybe at the Liege game if we've done all right and we just look like we're going to sort of slide into mid-table obscurity, something like that. We'll have to see, won't we? Anyway, folks, this could be a very exciting and unwanted end to the season if we've got a bit of a relegation battle on our hands, or we could just pull away from the rest of the teams as we play in the bottom teams around us. But we do have to get morale up, because obviously it's taken a hit. I've decided not to do anything with morale. I've not had a team meeting before this game. I thought, no, the likelihood is we're going to lose it. Sorry. And then we will do the team meeting straight after the game and try and get it up for the Zultvargem game. That seems to make most sense to me. But let me know in the comments if that is the wrong choice. Right then, let's move forward to the game. I'll see you there. Okay, this is the team that we're going to be going with. Slightly more attacking formation, because I think we've got to do this. We are going to be playing Schuster up top with Mbayo on the left side, Asante just behind Schuster, with Fixels is going to be on the right side. We've got so many options across this midfield. On the bench, so we've got the likes of Masic, Lennertz, Et Taibi, and another player who's kind of come through is Delanoy. He's not done great, to be perfectly honest, but looks like a player of some quality, so we'll look to see him a little bit more. One other player who has come through is also this lad, Michael Jacquot, who looks awesome. Look at the bravery there. Just madness, those mental attributes. So he'll be certainly someone we're going to see a little bit more of, I think, in the coming few seasons, both here and just behind in that defensive midfield role. He's kind of overtaken Saidi a little bit, who's currently sitting on the bench there. Right then, so let's see how we do. Fadiga, you're playing the ball. I don't really want you as a ball-winning midfielder. Let's just have you as a central midfielder on support. Right, wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. I think this is probably 99.9% of the time going to end in tears. But we're at home, and we just need a little bit of something to go our way. Hopefully, the one possibility here is that Standard underestimate us because they've beaten us 4-0 and they were 4-0 up after 15 minutes. That's basically what we're trying to not happen anymore. We believe in ourselves, of course we do. Recent form is awesome, so let's not dwell on it. And already I think this is one of the problems that we're having, is that just in terms of picking up balls. Oh Christ! Well, at least the goalkeeper got in the way and the post and others. But just picking up the balls in the centre of the pitch, we're just or anywhere really, not really doing that. Every time the ball goes to up in the air, it falls to one of them lot. So it makes it very difficult to win games when you're playing like that. Let's hold on to small mercies here. We're 15 minutes into the game, not quite. Tamburini. Oh, it's nicely done. It's out. Well done. Good header. Well done. Didn't think we could win headers. Diamande. Oh my lord. Sante, what are you playing at, lad? Come on, let's just make it interesting. Flipping hell. Tamburini. All I wanted to do was make it interesting, and look what you've gone and done. Ruined it. Dear me. Shots from distance. We don't know what a shot from distance is. Koida. Oh, is this a chance? Fixels. That's typical. Find the bottom of the post. It's a lovely little header. Deserve more from that. XG wise, we've been ahead of them, but at the minute we just don't have the confidence in front of goal. It's weird how that kind of reverts to people hitting the post all the time, but I guess that kind of is coded into the game perhaps. But I mean, it's a reasonable game of football so far. We've played all right. It's just we need to win it. Right, let's just have a little look at this. What can we do apart from cry in the corner somewhere? Let's do central midfielder here. Central midfielder on defend, so we've actually got a bit of cover back there. That's what we'll do. Silva as an advanced playmaker. Put Fixels as a... That's the second. We'll put... we're going to play a winger out there. Who have we got? Let's bring Umbayo off. We're going to play Masek as a winger. He's yet to really show what he's all about. I think he's a good player, but I think we've got a lot of good players in that sort of position, so we'll see. So Gofan has it. He plays to Jans. I think it's just about a bit of credibility. Now, let's not screw this up. And what was that ball? There was literally nobody anywhere near him. Diamande. That's well done. The defender got in the way of that, and we've played it out. I don't know whether we go positive. I think one of the things I have got in my mind is that I'm going to play this guy on. I would like our midfield players to actually be able to play a game of football next time. So let's bring on Jacques. They've got about 3 days until the next game, and this is the really, really important one. And we'll bring Lennertz on. We'll do that, and hopefully they'll both be able to play in the next one. We've not really had a lot of shots. We had 4. I think we had 4 shots after about 10 minutes, so we've not really created much more. Not the most exciting game, but you did kind of need to see where we were, and it would have been lovely to actually pick up just a draw against them in a kind of game that doesn't really matter. That would have been it would feel that was oh my God, Schuster, how did you miss that, you utter prat? I mean, the goal was open, absolutely open, and he puts it wide. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, folks, I mean, that was a glorious chance. That's the sort of chance I could have finished. And Gofan and Ponte with reasonable performances, and losing 1-0 at home against Standard Liege when we had an open goal right at the end. Not bad result, really, in a game that won't matter, really. So hopefully some credit can be taken for that. We've got some work to do, squad, and we've got what? We've got some money. That's never happened to me before. 28,000 after losing to Standard Liege in the Belgian Cup semi-final. This is where you actually start getting money. Why do we get money for that? I mean, there was literally no money in the Belgian game. Why do I only get 28,000? Why? Or is that the final? Yeah. Yeah, the loser gets £28,000. Really big money, and the winner of the whole thing gets 88,000. How does that work? That just makes no sense. Anyway, sad as it is, we are out of the Belgian Cup, and it's going to be Standard Liege against Anderlecht in the final. I thought we did all right in the end in that second leg. In fact, overall 2 legs, I think a 4-1 aggregate loss is not terrible. It really isn't, and it shows that we are making progress. We are able to compete with these big sides, but oh dear me. Anyway, folks, as I said, I'm not entirely sure where we'll come back next time. It might depend on how we're playing. If we've started all right, then we might go a bit further. If we are struggling, we might come back a bit quicker. But I will see you whenever that is. If you are enjoying this series, I would very much appreciate a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Go back and check out the introduction video and work your way through it. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Check out the introduction video and then maybe start this season or something like that. That's why I've done it in season chunks. Do that. But thanks for dropping on by, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.